in the cause of helping humanity, meet Amanda Wright as we drive you through some of her recent activities in Harper District, Maryland.
Okay, by the way, I'm Joshua Case here.
Partner,
Rita here is my niece, my biggest sister, daughter. Then she was living with one other woman by the name of Cecilia Prague at Stinaville community. But unfortunately, Rita was thrown out. And then we went to the station. The mother said she couldn't explain anything better, and then I decided to take Rita side myself and up to patient Cecilia with.
So where you are with Rita, how is the living condition?
No, the living condition, for now, things are not better on us.
Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Wright. I presently live in the diaspora, North Carolina, and presently at this very moment, I'm in Harper, Maryland County, my hometown. And I've been coming here now for a couple of years, working with the women, the children, and the elderly. I am passionate about taking care of them, making sure their lives are improved. Recently, quite recently, in March of this year, I was invited to the International Women's Day program as the keynote speaker. The program was successful. A lot of women were there. After that, we talked about some issues, pressing issues about the community. And one of the things that we spoke about was a safe home for victims. There is nowhere for victims to go and heal after they've been victimized. I've taken it upon myself to help with that project because the women brought it to my attention, saying that, you know, this is what this is priority for us. If someone is raped or a woman is beaten by a husband or a boyfriend or a friend, you know, there is nowhere to go. They end up going back to the place where they were victimized, and you don't want that. You don't get no healing, no counseling, no none of that. So for me, and from what I heard them talk about and the urgency in what they spoke about, it really touched me, and I feel like this is going to be my priority. I'm going to work hard, and I'm going to fundraise and do lots of other things to try to get this done, because I cannot do it on my own. I'll have to reach out to my friends, family members, you know, and I have some resources that I can tap into to see how we can get this. They need a safe home. They need somewhere to go to heal, to get counseling, to get medical attention away from the city where it's not easily accessible by anyone. They need to have somewhere to go and be taken care of. So this is top priority for this community, and I am committed to making sure that it happens. Part of my trip to Harper this time around is that I brought medical supplies for the hospitals and clinics. I tried to ship them, but as you know, the war that's going on the sea with Yemen, so I was told it would take about three months to get here. So I had to bag those things, my dear, and put it on a plane and pay for them. So I ended up not bringing all of them, but most of them. And I was glad I was able to do that. So we are planning to take these out and distribute to the different clinics, different communities, to make sure that these people get help. Another big project I have secured for Maryland County is a 40-foot container of medical supplies, medical equipments, you name it, from incubators to X-ray machines and everything possible that we would need to help save this community that's really, really needed. So I am going to add that to my agenda, work hard, fundraise, because there is nowhere I can just go to get the money. I will have to work. I will have to fundraise, you know, tap into my friends, my family, and we are going to have to do this to save this community. And I'm passionate about it. I'm committed to it, and I'm not going to rest until we get it done. In addition to what I spoke to you about earlier about the children, I have Aretha Sia here with me. She's one of the kids that I learned about who was abandoned by a family member, and pretty much had to move in with her uncle, who lives in a 1-bedroom with his baby and the mom, and there is not that's not conducive for the child, as we all know. So Rita has not been to school this year because they couldn't afford to put her in school. So before I leave, Rita will be in school. I will make sure she's registered, uniform, paid for, books, everything, and she will be in school. You ready to go back to school?
Yes.
Yes. So Rita, since I learned about her before coming, I spoke with her brother and then talked to her FaceTime when I met her in person. She's a beautiful, smart, friendly little girl, and I think she deserves so much more. And I'm gonna get out there and advocate for them and for her and the rest of them. I also met another young little girl. She's 7 years old. She was abandoned twice by her mother. I went to the police station in Plebo, and little Winifred sleeps on a mat with a sweatshirt under her head. There is no covers, there is no mattress, and I tell you, I broke down. It was hard to leave her. I took a bag with some clothes, underclothes, socks, and a doll and a book for her. And she was so excited. And most of them said that she gets attached so easily, so she held on to me. I held on to her. It was hard to say goodbye. But they met each other today, and I told them they're gonna stay in touch. And I will make sure that happens. The third child I met today was little Divine. Divine is 7 years old. He was found in an abandoned building. I think he was little under a year old with a plastic bag. And someone heard him crying, picked him up, and took him to the police station. So he has lived within the police station and other families for the last 7 years. And the last family, about a month ago, took him and threw him to the police station and said he couldn't do it. So another lady by the name of Shirley, I think she's a police officer herself, she took him in and she's been caring for him. So I met him today, and I did have some extra toys and things that I gave him. So now I know I have 3 of them that are priorities that I'm gonna make sure they are well taken care of in school and they have meals every day. I have been asked so many times, why Maryland? Why Maryland? I am a Marylander. My mother was born in Huffman Station. My grandfather, the late President William V.S. Tubman. My bloodline, my heritage, my ancestors, Maryland County. I love this place. Not only that, but Maryland is a beautiful place. I've been to several places in Liberia. I've been to Nimba, but when I come to Maryland, it's like home. It's like I get a big hug once I hit the city. The people are warm, they're friendly. I love the beaches, and just everything. I just walk around and I feel so much at home. I get to Monrovia, my friends are like, girl, you in town, what we doing? Then I look at it and say, you're going to Hopper? I say, yep. Amanda, you going on that road? Aren't you scared? I'm like, no. I've been on the roads from the time where it was so muddy, where the car would, we ended up in a ditch, got out of that, we had to crawl out of the car. I had mud all over me. But I can tell you, in March when I came, it was a straight drive. I was so excited. So I would say, whoever's in charge of the roads, thank you. You're doing a good job. You must give credit where credit is due.
In Fishtown, optimism swept through the community as local women showered their overwhelming appreciation for Amanda Wright. Her recent visit, marked by a deep commitment to comprehensive development, has resonated deeply. A daughter of Maryland, Wright's focus on education, healthcare, and youth empowerment has moved beyond talk and into concrete, actionable plans designed to alleviate systematic hardship. We're in this thing together was a resounding message, a mantra of hope that has sunk deep into the hearts of the commoners, particularly the young children who often bear the brunt of hardship, poverty, and the lack of equal opportunity. Wright's humanitarian drive is rooted in her belief that every child deserves a fair start. Her vision for a brighter future is hallmarked by key initiatives in education and healthcare. She plans to invest in teacher training, essential learning materials, and scholarship funds, while also bringing up local clinics and establishing mobile medical outreach programs for remote settlements. Her passion to help knows no boundaries. She has also rolled out a vital vision to encourage young men and other youth in a direct fight against the escalating issue of drugs in Maryland County. This important endeavor directly buttresses efforts by the government of President Joseph Numa Boykai. She will be back in Maryland County soon to continue the vital work she started. This is Rochford Gardner reporting for Kipamus News TV, Hopper City.